say that it feels right.
What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Before we hop into it, I just wanted to say thanks so much for 160 subscribers. You guys are the absolute best. I really appreciate each and every single one of you. And let's make our next sub goal 170. I know you all could do it, but today I'm going to be giving you guys 3 reasons why the MLB has been changing throughout the past 10 years. Number 1, a lot more hitters are hitting for power. Now, of course, every year we've had at least 10 hitters hitting an incredible amount of home runs. For example, this year, it's Yelich, Bellinger, Trout. But what I really mean by this is that there are a lot more hitters hitting 15 to 25 home runs a year. We didn't have this around 2010, 2011, because every team seems to have at least 2 or 3 hitters that have more than 18 home runs. And this has to do with baseballs being juiced. A lot of people have been talking about this around the league. I think that's the case. But I think that the mindset has really changed throughout the past 4 years as well. Before, people would go up there just trying to get a hit, set the table, even if it was the middle of the order to lead off the inning. Now, a lot more players are just trying to hit it out, drive in the run immediately, and I think that just has to do really with the mindset. Now, of course, the baseballs being juiced makes it happen, but willing to make it happen is the other side of it as well. And I think that ever since really 2015, the MLB has just been setting records of amount of home runs hit in a year or amount of home runs even hit in a specific month. So I think that a lot of people blame baseball for it. I mean, I don't see this as a bad thing, really. I just think that it's maybe even more entertaining. But if you don't like it, I would say that it's more because of the player's mindset than really about the baseballs being juiced. Before we hop into reason number 2, if you guys are enjoying what you're seeing, make sure to slap that like button. Also subscribe if you are new, turn on the bell, and yeah. Reason number 2 is that there are a lot more power pitchers in the league. Now, if you're wondering what a power pitcher is, that's a pitcher that throws 95 plus miles an hour. And I'm not only talking about relievers, I'm even talking about starters. A great example is Walker Buehler. This guy can throw 110 pitches, and he can throw 98 on his fastball whenever he wants. And the MLB did not really have this up till around 2016. I remember in 2014, only relievers would throw that hard. Maybe even only closers would throw that hard. Now we're getting more and more starters throwing around 95, 96. Again, that may also have to do with the baseball. This time it has nothing to do with the mindset. It's just the way that they're learning how to throw when they're younger. But maybe that has to do with the baseball as well. Make sure to let me know in the comments if you guys think that has to do with it. But that's definitely causing a lot more strikeouts. And it's also causing a lot more home runs, because if you're able to catch up to one of those, the chances of it going far are pretty high. If you don't, you're probably going to swing and miss. And I think that also has to do with the dynamics of the home runs and the strikeouts. And last but not least, reason number 3, this has nothing to do with on the field, it's more off the field, and it has to do with the contracts. A lot of players have been signing huge contracts, maybe even extensions. And the best example here is Bryce Harper. 13 years, $330 million. I don't care what you guys want to say. If you're a Phillies fan, do you think he's been playing up to $330 million for 13 years? That's a little over $25 million a year. Now, again, this is something that's really started ever since 3 years ago, but the biggest offseason by far lately was the last one that we had with Bryce Harper, Mike Trout with his extension, Nolan Arenado with his extension, Manny Machado. I mean, you name it. There are so many players getting these huge contracts, and I think that this is very unhealthy for the MLB. I don't really judge the home runs or the power pitchers. I kind of enjoy the home runs, but one thing I don't enjoy is something that's kind of ruining the game right now, and that's the contract issues. So many players want so much more money that it's just some teams can't afford it, and that's why we saw Craig Kimbrell and Dallas Keuchel get signed in the month of May. I think this is something that's got to change, something that's very doable. I don't know if the MLB is going to set a rule. I don't know what they're going to do. But that's something that's really changing the game off the field, and it could very easily start affecting what you're going to see on the field. But anyways, I want you guys to let me know in the comments down below what you think. Have you guys noticed all these changes? It's kind of hard not to, but let me know in the comments down below. Also, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you all next time.